catches. And so our freezing midnight war came to an end, of sorts. Accept your fate, Christmas thieves. You have nowhere left to run. Now, identify yourselves. Merry Christmas. You won't get to go home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru! Kaku! Merry Christmas! These guys are weird. Miru and Kaku. That's all? Ellipses. Why did you two do all this? Quite frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just pretty much capitalist, commercialized rubbish. But there are plenty of birds who really care about it. Wow, Jackie. Way to get real. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Merry Christmas. Christmas is ingrained into Miru and Kaku's very instincts. Are they supposed to be like turtle doves? Wait, where in the world are we? I don't have any other button. There's no like hide the text box button. But yeah, this is a weird looking sci-fi location. It cross gaps to a different world. They told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. Wow. That is devastating to tell anyone. No one was to give them life, but they were born. In any other context, that would be such this is devastating. Actually, in any context, this is still pretty devastating. Like, these are words that you never want to hear from someone. At least about your personal life. On Christmas Eve. In 2 minutes, that would be 2 days from now. 2 days ago. What in the world is that picture up on the top right? More pressure! Experiment! And there's a drill going up to a human head. That is a little disturbing. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. So Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku aren't real. Miru and Kaku are alive. But Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru and Kaku couldn't be put outside. So we are in a laboratory. But Miru and Kaku couldn't stay. So Miru and Kaku were going to be burned. Oh dear God, that is so disturbing. I thought we were playing a happy little game here. So Miru and Kaku said goodbye. Miru and Kaku said goodbye to their home. That was abrupt. I thought they looked more like some sort of strange mammals than like birds, but I never would have guessed they had a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor! To create pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments, and then to try to kill them. Wait, it's the Doctor's fault? The Doctor created them? That's a revelation. Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature. It very did violate the laws of nature. But artificial creatures are still alive, just like us. They have the right to... Please, do not understand. Do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation. What? He's not? I thought I was being clever, but I think I've made a terrible mistake. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku's daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. Merry Christmas! Daddies celebrate all through December, especially Christmas. They look excited to get to the point of their memory. They look excited to the point of getting their memories mixed up. It is a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of 2 hybrid life forms. Well, obviously. None of the researchers had expected their creation. At first, the new life forms were hoped to hold great scientific value, but they soon proved to be most identical to existing birds. Once the investigation was complete, they were to be disposed of. But there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tried in the court of law, naturally. But they're unidentified creatures, born in excess of modern science. Can they even have trials? The law only covers humans and birds. Even if they look like birds, I don't think they can. So then? They do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do is wait to be culled. Wow, this game gets dark. I object! I'm expecting this game to be more like Phoenix Wright, but not so yet, not so much. They may have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. The worst was Yua's burn. We can't just kill them. I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Iwamine? Shall I take them? You would? We can't, Sakia! Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death, no matter how you look at it. Jackie, what are you talking about? What can Shu here do? Please, don't be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet. In other words, you probably will later. If you're willing to take them in, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwamine, you 2 rapscallions. Huh. Sakia is pretty respectful to the doctor. Anyways, Merry Christmas! Make sure to tell us where you hid Mr. Urashihara's Christmas tree, okay? Merry Christmas! And so, with the help of Dr. Iwamine and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves, Miru and Kaku. No one need fear for their decorations again. But why was the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally he would ask for something. That will be 1 leg, please. 1 leg of what? Wait, don't answer. Maybe it was his idea of a Christmas present. Oh, the music just stopped. Oh, 3 a.m. already? That's way too late. It's 3 a.m. on the East Coast. We got them to tell us where the stolen trees are. So I should go home and eat udon and sleep. Miru, Kaku. Do you still have your caretaker's rings from the lab, yes? Merry Christmas! Caretaker, look! Let me see. Silence. Oh, Ryuji. You never did leave anything. You never did leave anything behind but trouble. I suppose that is a callback to something in game 1. I feel sad for not knowing them. Or at least I've totally forgot about them. Mr. Urushihara, we got your Christmas tree back. Oh my, thank you. It really is calming to look at, isn't it? I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakia's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree Sakia had at home was saved. I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working here over the break. But of course, I am pleased to have you. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Too late. I got the rest of the trees back to their owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful. Christmas comes only once a year. I have to spend it having fun with everybody. Winter break starts tomorrow too. I'm excited just thinking about it. What happened to Miru and Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take them to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwamine living with the seasonal mascot characters? No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine it. I do wonder though. I think I'll ask the doctor before break starts. Excuse me. Wow, that's the infirmary? What? The infirmary is transformed! Sir, what happened? Are you actually even more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakia? I don't know why that looks pretty funny. That is so... I was not expecting him to have a little cute little hat like that. Okay. Alright. I have no fondness for superstition. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor is transformed too. Maybe it's protective camouflage? Sir, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy. They always give me another as soon as I've taken it off. It's easier to work if I leave it on. They? So Miru and Kaku are... Merry Christmas! They're here. You're keeping them in here, sir? Yes. They would only get in the way at my house. Not that they don't get in the way here. Grumpy as usual. He seems to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I wouldn't count on their heads saying I won't count their heads sitting attached for much longer. They should calm down after the new year. They're most excited by Christmas, after all. Don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard, sir? What do you mean? Maybe I'm imagining it, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir. It's your imagination. It is tiring to have them in here all the time. Perhaps I should make a hutch for them outside. It's weird that the hat disappears first before he fades away. It doesn't look like he's using them for research. What is he thinking? He's treating them awfully nicely, though. I never see him act that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals? I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Merry Christmas! And that's the end of that. We got the trophy. Christmas Thieves Attack. Eh. Woo! We finished that scenario. Woo! That looks funky. What's that thing? What's that little arch thing here in the corner? Ooh! Route select. What's this? Birdie lovin' with birds? Or like any human dating sim? Wait, are these side stories? Oh, I don't want to go in here yet. Wait, are they curious? Oh boy. Oh boy. So I'm guessing these are the actual boyfriend routes. But man, Chu has a badass axe butcher knife thing going. Wait, we haven't met Angela yet. Angel, Kazuaki. I think we met him. So we know Ryota. He's our like best bud. Sakya, the rich boy, I guess. Okko-san. We haven't seen much of him. Yuya, our Cajun master. Nageki, the librarian. Yeah, so we haven't met Kazuaki yet. But yeah, this is interesting. Route select. I'll come back to you later. Alright, yeah, I have a little more time, so let's go with scenario 2. I don't know how much longer we can take, because I expected this to be like a short game, but man, if there are like more scenarios here,